this man. He made my husband jealous. And I'm going to tell you, his voice rattled through my house. He taught me that children have a place. And I'm a young mom, so I'm going to back it up for you a little bit. When you're a mom, you have a child, you think you know it. You know, you at that point where you saying, I had this kid, now I'm grown. But then at 38 years old, you got a grown man that's growner than you, and he telling you, you ain't grown because you ain't doing nothing the way that you are supposed to be doing it. Because you thought that you was doing it right. But when I met him, my aspects of my tone, the aspect of how I respond, the aspect of how I act, and the dimension of how I see others. This man has made a tremendous change. My husband, he didn't like to hear that voice rumble through my house, but he used to always hear, man, get your respect. He started taking out the trash. He was like, wait a minute, let me go to the store and get this food because it's a man in my house. But he never seen his face. And sometimes words can be delivered through an app that's finna be gone.
True.
You know, a lot of people got good things out of this, and the intentions of not looking for bad but seeking change. I got it here, and I just want to say thank you.
You're welcome.
Because you're one of a million men that I would ever meet that has that kind of dimension that's stern. It's no acting. It's no covering up on drugs. It's no beating on women. You know, it's let me show you what you don't have so you can get what I got to offer you. And if you can't understand that, then maybe it's time for what the distractions you plugging yourself into. Let's see if you can stand alone. So I just want to say that you touched my heart. You changed my life. And not as something that I had to come and contribute a lot to. I had to follow the instructions. I had to be obedient within myself to understand that you was doing it wrong the whole time. And everything that he hit a topic on is everything of 38 years that I have been saying, from family, from friends, the world, picking and choosing, running, eating off other people's plates, and it's raw, nasty, uncut food. His image, when I first knew that it was time for me to start learning how to communicate with others, it was silent. But I'm nervous because I've never been around people that didn't fight me first. So this moment and this obligation that y'all are surrounded right now, you're warriors. And I learned a lot of things from a lot of women on here. I don't have to call them out by name because they know their names. Because they're a woman of their word. And only real women stick together. And that's what I seen over here. I didn't see bashing. I didn't see interruptions because it's a limitation. When the real things need to strengthen the real people, the devil can't play a part in it. And I learned that here. And I want to tell y'all that 2025, regardless to what, that this man who made himself the TikTok husband, he became a voice for women that was not visual, that's been hiding under covers and blankets and in closets and storms and snowstorms and stormed in and don't know where to go and about to just give up on life. Amen. But then when you see the image of how he conducts himself with his daughter, you know, it's one thing to see a young lady being molested by a grown man, and then God showing me a man that is honoring his child. I thank you, sir, because we need more men like you to protect us women and children. It takes a village. And what you've been speaking on, I've really seen 100% change. I think I'm ready to stand up and say that I was nurtured. And it was something that I will never forget. And I want to say that I follow you on YouTube. Mm-hmm. So I have already did my research. Mm-hmm. I know where to go. I don't have to call him because he gives that information to me and it manifests. The only way that you can receive a bacon by actively putting the ingredients together. Mm-hmm. So those ingredients that he has shared since the time I have joined his live, I don't run the streets no more. I don't cry behind people leaving me. I don't cry behind my husband not acknowledging the way that he should treat me. But I advocate. I advocate for the truth of knowing that you're sending me in a blind state. And it says to me in the word of a message every day that no, I don't deserve that. No, I don't deserve to be speaking in chaos and hollering and always agitated and mad and frustrated. But taking that load off me is what he taught me. He taught me to tell how you feel. Tell what's really bothering you. Still complete your mission. He never said not do it. He said stop doing it and being a fool doing it. Mm-hmm. And that's what counts. And if we have a lot of men that can make visual change the way that he have done in my life, I stopped hollering at my kids. I started having zones where everything is placed in a time zone, and I had to learn to have my time. And I just thank you because you saved me.
You're welcome.
Sometimes when the enemy wants to snare you in and end your life, God puts you places. He puts you places with people I hang with.
Yep.
Strength before.
Yep.
Like a bowl of cereal, and I sopped it up like milk. Mm-hmm. I started gaining weight. I started finding that you don't need makeup, but you got to learn how to smile first.
Yep.
I started learning that you don't have to just go out and put on slides. Put on some socks.
Yep.
Put on some heels.
Yep.
Find yourself.
Yep.
And so all the things and the ingredients in which he has given for the remainder of 2025, I thank you.
You're welcome.
And may God continue to bless you, to be a blessing to us women that really need it.
You're welcome.
It really takes a lot to tell a man that he was right the whole time. But it takes a fool to allow a man to consistently hurt her.
That's true.
So that hurt has to be replaced with love.
That's true.
And the moment love heals pain, you made progress. So thank you.
You're welcome. I'm happy for you. I know. I'm happy for you. I appreciate you saying that. I'm happy for you. Straight on up. Oh, I appreciate that. I'm glad to hear that or whatever. That's so healthy to hear. I'm happy for you. I'm glad things are getting better for you too. Straight up. Oh, it's pretty good. That made me feel good. I'm glad to hear that.